field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Mahomes back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Now, these two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City, Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and the Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point.
On the carry.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. And for the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. Yeah, the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally you'd consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Texans' 37-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He's at the 50. The 30, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Eddie Vanderdoes, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Complete, the tight end Kelce. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Texans 7, Chiefs nothing.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is Bell on the dump off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, and this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 40 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
The strong running. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. 1st drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson.
Watson's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
That's caught out wide by Stills. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Complete to Case.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
3rd down.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. 1st down Texans, Watson hooking up with Cooks.
And the Texans.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
1st and goal, Houston.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Cedric.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run it with Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go with Johnson. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
2nd down and 6 now from the 42. Watson now to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Houston.
On first down, it's Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Daniel Sorensen.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now it's him carry for Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On the play. First down, Texans.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Watson's throw here taken in by Cooks. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Catch there by Brandon Cooks. It's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The 16-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down, Johnson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
4 yards.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They gave up the 3. They're losing in this ball game. Now it's their chance to set the offensive tone for the second half. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 58 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That's a gain. I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And it's caught. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go, man. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 55, mark, 55.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
The kickoff for Kansas City.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Catch there by Kenny Stills. And he joined Houston last season and showed once again, as he has shown throughout his career, he can be a very reliable, good complementary receiver.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's
Duke Johnson, 73 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brought down at the 28.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes to Gabriel, middle of the field. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Mahomes again, staying on his feet. And now he'll tuck it and run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
The game at 22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And 7 at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Set. 19.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 28-yard line.
On second down, it's Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Watson now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Watson again. This is Johnson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
It's 2nd and 8.
Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Ka'imi Fairbairn.
A 28-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
25.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Houston, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.